Hey there everyone, I'm BVG Hill, and welcome back once again to another episode of Mass Effect 3. We're picking up right where we left off last time. Shepard, she's gotta be stressed at this point. So much shit has gone wrong in recent time. As far as plans went, Cerberus beat us to the punch on Thessia, and they're now one step ahead of us yet again. But I think this might be a talking time this episode. So, with that being said, let's talk to Anderson, because I'm sure he's got something to say about us. Say to us.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Nothing's been
I knew
easy.
going in there wouldn't be a minute of this war that was easy.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none. But we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
I'd bet on you.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
What's left of it.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This'll be over soon.
It better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
Anderson, the voice of reason. An uplifting... I don't even know. I have no idea what word I was trying to say. Upliftment? Is that a word? Upliftingment? I swear that I live in the USA and I speak English as my first language, guys. I know sometimes it really doesn't seem like it, but... Oh, lordy Lou. Moving right along to the cockpit, maybe Joker and Edie have something interesting to say.
Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that. So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
People died,
In case you
Joker.
hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
It's a way of
Because Edie
coping
says
with
that
it.
according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Elysium, where it was pretty much you versus 10,000 Batarians trying to kill you. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the Resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker, but I'm fine.
No, you're
The
not.
hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, Edie. And it's my fault.
How is it
When
your
the
fault?
collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We got work to do.
Well, Shepard has every reason to be more stressed now
Commander.
than she ever has been, right?
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
Oh boy.
This isn't the best time, Edie.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise.
Oh my god.
Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Come on, Shepard. I know you're stressed
Commander.
out, but let people in, man. Your friends are gonna uplift you and make you feel so much better in situations like this. You just gotta let them in. And that's not just for Shepard. That's a life lesson, boys and girls watching this video.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Don't shut people out when you're upset.
Good luck on Sanctuary, Commander.
Edie said I have you to thank for the idea.
Oh no, I mean yes, I thought of it, but Edie did all the work. I just looked at some numbers.
This is incorrect. Specialist Trainer provided the original idea and suggestions on how to narrow possible search vectors. The credit is hers.
Thanks, Edie.
Just accept a compliment,
Commander?
trainer.
Commander?
It's a good thing. Okay, time to read the terminal. What do we got? Okay, what's up? Sorry, military command. Good. You opened this message. This isn't actually a sorry military command. They're busy tending to what's left of their planet. So you survived our fight on Thessia. You're not as weak as I thought. But never forget that your best wasn't good enough to stop me. Now an entire planet is dying because you lack the strength to win. The legend of Shepard needs to be rewritten. I hope I'm there for the last chapter. It ends with your death. K.L. Kai Lang. Cocky loser. Cocky with a K. That's what it should be. Commander Shepard, the situation on Thessia is far more dire than we had ever expected. Communication between the matriarchs is in complete disarray, and our military has already been overwhelmed. For our civilization to have any chance of surviving, we're attempting an evacuation to save as many people as we can. I've already contacted Admiral Hackett asking for Alliance help, but I fear that my attempts to persuade him were in vain. We've secured ships from Rannoch to transport our people, but without the Alliance fleets, they will stand little chance against the Reapers. In return for any help, we will provide our remaining ships in the fight to retake Earth. If the Normandy can lend assistance, even without Alliance support, we will give you the location on Thessia where you can find a collection of what we now know to be Prothean memory shards acquired over the centuries. Your experience on Eden Prime may allow you to see if they hold something of value to building this crucible. I know we do not always see things equally, but I hope you can look past our differences in order to convince the Admiralty to assist Thessia in its most desperate hour. May the goddess be with you. Oh my god. Inspector Shepard, we've completed our analysis of the weapons your team recovered. The components are unique, a hybrid of both organic and mechanical parts, and seem to form a link directly to the collector wielding it. We have adapted this technology for production and will continue research to improve the weapon's performance. I have allocated replicas for your use. Either collect them as Spectre requisitions when you are next at the Citadel, or we can have it shipped directly to you. Stay safe, Commander. Researcher Solon Azor, Special Tactics and Recon. Oh, Admiral Hackett has convened a session with the Alliance Command over the QEC in order to discuss the Asari Councilor's request to help evacuate Thessia. Your presence is requested, Edie. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going straight into it. I thought I was going to have to go there. Hackett, Shepard, the Admirals were just discussing how these damn people have screwed us at every turn, and Ahern wants us to play the Good Samaritan. These people are civilians who did nothing wrong. We shouldn't condemn them for what their government did. They deserve our help. Mark my words. We save the Matriarch's collective asses, and the Council will stand on the bodies of our dead soldiers. Make herself a saint by telling her people how she convinced us to help when she caused this whole mess in the first place. Maybe, but we get all of the remaining fleets of personnel to fight the Reapers. Can't you see the big picture? They should have been helping from the start. Instead of hiding the key to a superweapon in their backyard. I can't just fix this with fleets. Shit, everybody else is already stepping up, and most of them have got nothing left to live for anyways. We can't just ignore the Astari fleets either. Those are Destiny-class dreadnoughts out there just waiting to fly our colors. That's a huge advantage in this war, no matter what you think of them. If their fleets are so great, why aren't they defending the Rannoch transports during the evac? They will be. They held up against the Reapers a lot better than we did, but they're still taking one hell of a beating. Besides the Counselor, they've got no real leadership left. The senior matriarchs are all on Thessia, and Solarian intel suggests everything is hanging by a thread. I'm not a huge fan either, but the truth is, the Asari are not going to be much of a military unless we get at least some of the matriarchs out of there. So they gamble with the galaxy's survival, refusing to help anyone but themselves. Where were they when Earth was burning? And now that it's their backs against the wall, they expect us to save them? This isn't about who's right or wrong. It's about making sure there are people left after this damn war is over. I don't like it either, but if we have to make nice and do some bullshit humanitarian mission to get those fleets, then I say we do it and get this over with. We're just going in circles. Shepard, who are you siding with on this? Ahern. Send in the help. Typical. You know, Shepard, there is such a thing as too much mind screwing. That's enough. Focus on the matter at hand. I'm not going to sacrifice my men's lives just for a goddamn thank you note. No way we should risk the fleet on this. Then what do you suggest? You want to get us on board? They give us all of their beacon research, everything they have, all of it. Even without the Prothean cipher, they've had it for centuries, with plenty of time to study it. It's a gold mine, and it's high time those pretentious matriarchs were knocked down a peg. You want to extort an entire race? You can't be serious. Then we'll call it a treaty. Who cares? This war is too costly to do things out of the goodness of our hearts. They're asking us to take a huge risk with our fleet, so if they really want our help, then they've got to pay the price. If not, they can forget it. There's no way they'll ever agree to that. You know this. Even if they agree, the military is going to find out and second-guess everything we say. We can't have the Asari doubting us or our war strategies when we take the battle back to Earth. Oh, they'll agree to the terms, and their military won't question anything. We'll get their full cooperation, because the Counselor doesn't want to answer questions about breaking galactic law and hoarding Prothean tech. I hear that's a big deal. And what if we win this war? Then what? We won't get any type of Asari support for reconstruction when this is over. The Asari will do everything they can to make sure the Council blocks all of our requests. Infrastructure, supplies, technical assistance, all gone. If we send our fleets, we get the job done, and we get their firepower. I agree. We should save these people, not shake them down. We need to send in our fleet. If we send our fleet, we'll be sending thousands of humans to their deaths, not to mention the ships that are lost that could be better used somewhere else, like taking back Earth. And if by some miracle we win this war, the matriarchs will have a civil war on their hands, or be too busy dodging indictments to pick up a hammer. It's now or never. We won't get a second chance at this. They want us to sacrifice our ships and thousands of soldiers? Give us the data. Or we see how advanced they are when they take on Reapers alone. Damn it, Boris. Stop being such an asshole. It's not like the Alliance hasn't done shit that we regret. The bottom line is they don't deserve our help, and if we had an ounce of honor, we would refuse them outright. If we risk our troops, there has to be a price. Shepard, you've been awfully quiet. What's your take on this? Well what? The treaty is them giving us all of their shit. We shouldn't force it. The conference reconvenes. I spoke with the Counselor. To say she was surprised and relieved we are even considering their offer is an understatement. However, she feels the 2 fleets will be more effective in getting the job done. Are you shitting me? 2 fleets? That's almost half our forces. Thaddeus, even you have to see that this is insane. Yeah, we can't afford 2 fleets. I can take the 6th and a few battle groups of the 5th. The 6th needs to be combat tested anyways. They've been in reserve since Asgard. That will have to do. 2 would be more effective, she's right, but we can't spare them. Even that's a huge gamble. Look, the Normandy is equipped to go in undetected, then get us the intel and coordinates we need for the transports. There's no need to risk fleets of this size. Shepard, it's up to you. But that's the sensible way to go. Thoughts? Send the Normandy in, I guess. Did I do a thing? Check terminal for orders. Oh boy. Media opportunity. Commander, a source tells me the Asari are petitioning the Alliance to assist with the rescue mission to Thessia. Let me help you. We can spin this to increase your popularity. We can get a few shots of recovered priceless historical treasures, and I will do some interviews with helpless civilians you rescue. My story will make you a big hero. Your reputation will skyrocket, and cash donations to the war effort will roll in. The Asari will lap it up, trust me. If there's one thing I know, it is how to get that particular audience on our side. Okay. Primary objective, recover intel. Secondary objective, oversee evacuation. Scout evacuation areas to determine enemy presence and evacuation priority. Signal the fleets to enter system via scanning pulse. Recover evacuees and lead transport flotilla to whichever fleet has highlighted its accessibility on the tactical map. Signal the fleet to confirm readiness to dock. Repeat until ground or fleet command and indicate further action is not viable. Secondary objective: avoid casualties. Fleet objective is to maintain and harry enemy fleets to prevent interference with evacuation. Ground objective is to maintain orderly evacuation zones and prevent enemy incursion or action against transport flotilla. As per current standing orders, avoid close-range engagement with the enemy. No RSPCOP. Whatever. We'll coordinate between ground and fleet command to determine the optimum exit strategy. The priority is to avoid casualties to the fleets. Press launch to travel to Athena Nebula and commence evacuation. Whatever, let's do it, I guess. Did I do it? Did it? Did it? Uh-oh. What am I doing? Oh, look, more recycled cutscenes. That's really creative, actually. In exchange for your assistance, the Thessian government has granted you access to one of their remote military research facilities on Thessia, where the beacon is kept. As you stand before it, you start to hear the whispers of an echo, and observe a dull glow emanating from it as the inactive monolith awakens. As you approach, you feel your mind begin to commune with the device, only to be snapped back to the present by the sound of distant explosions devastating the surface above you. An ever-present reminder that you are running out of time. Okay. Flashback to the beacon from Mass Effect 1. Nice. Right, so that's a flashback. Did I do a thing? Journal updated. Thessia, scout the planet. Oh my god, what is this? Oh shit, this is amazing! How did they even do this? Holy shit, enter orbit of Ceres. Okay. The University of Ceres is the premier galactic institution in a number of fields, including the study of biotics, archaeology, and astrophysics. The Ceres Council represents a large number of specialists, craft manufacturers. The cost of the equipment is exorbitant and difficult to purchase off-world, but is very highly regarded. Their individually tailored biotic amps, in particular, sold under the Savant brand, are considered the finest in the galaxy. The outskirts of the city suffered heavy bombardment during the initial assault, and patrols of thralls and oculi have largely immobilized the population. The Reapers are moving to harvesting the inhabitants. Evacuees, Ceres Council matriarchs, Asari mercenaries, biotic amplifier technicians.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, okay. Oh, no! Looks like we caught the Reapers by surprise. The initial landings at this location were incident-free. Ground troops have been deployed and are establishing a perimeter as best they can. The spaceports are very crowded with young and old, sick and wounded, far more than could fit on one transport run. We will need to return. Everyone is desperate to escape, but so far the boarding is orderly. Bottom line, we have limited capacity. Who should we prioritize on this? Matriarchs? Evacuation begins. Enter orbit. No. No. Ah! Woo! Ah! No! Enter! Oh, I'm gonna die. Armali is one of the most powerful republics and famed for its Prothean ruins and archaeology. Prior to the war, the Armali Council represented the city's businesses and are well regarded for the quality of their goods, particularly the Nexus range of Omni tools. Armali was one of the most outward-looking states and maintains good trading relations across the galaxy. The war has seen Armali hit hard as the headquarters for several units of the Republican Guard. This populous city has been devastated by the Reaper attack. Groups of refugees play a cat-and-mouse game with Reaper thralls, using their biotics to ambush patrols and then escaping. These tactics are exhausting, and access to food and water is becoming desperate. Armali matriarchs, orphans and civilians, Republican Guard units. Oh shit! They're like, oh. How am I supposed to do this? Holy shit snacks. Critical mission failure, no! Can I not go back to that?
Reaper IFF.
Oh, okay, I can just go back? Oh, yep, I am. Fucking hell. I'm gonna be dead again. Son of a bitch. Reapers, fuck yourselves, you fucking assholes. Fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you! So let's read this last one, then we won't have to read. And I can just skip ahead to when I actually managed to do it. Methymna is a smaller republic, and before the war it was known as a home of artists and writers. Its most famous daughter is the ancient poet Tusofa, whose poems on love, romance, and passion are considered the basis of Asari literature. When published across Citadel space, they became the source of many misconceptions about the race. The invasion saw Methymna initially ignored due to its lack of military resources, and as a result, many refugees tried to escape to the city. The Reapers are now correcting this oversight and moving towards the city, intent on harvesting its frightened population. Asari cultural artifacts, refugee resistance fighters, Talon gunship pilots. So how in the hell am I gonna do this? Because as soon as I scan, it's death for me, right? Resistance fighters. Leave orbit. Move here. Enter orbit. Enter orbit. Enter orbit. Oh shit! So that way I can only rescue one. Okay. Incoming fleet communications. Parnitha. Engaging minimal resistance. Weapons live. Fighters away. Dreadnoughts engaging a Reaper in sectors 319. Flotilla unload commencing. Sector 912 showing limited Reaper presence. Extending fighter patrol range. Getting a few individual ships from the surface. Making a run for it. No RS Pec Ops. Please report on ground situation. Evacuation zones crowded but orderly. Special forces establish perimeters. Good. Keep it up. Continue. The Asari First Fleet once formed the strongest and best equipped fleet in the Asari Navy, tasked with protecting the home system. Now it's a shadow of its former glory. Former power with only 2 of its 5 Destiny-class dreadnoughts remaining. Many other vessels suffered severe damage during the Battle of Thessia and have been hurriedly patched and put back into service. The crews are grimly determined to save as many of their sisters as possible. Oh shit, nuggets. Enter orbit. Ceres Matriarchs. Leave orbit. Head back. Oh, second fleet. Oh shit, I gotta go over here. Ah! Enter orbit. Oh boy. Second fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activities. The Second Fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. Was I supposed to scan this? Oh, fuck. Ah! I'm gonna finish this fucking episode. God damn it. Ceres Matriarchs. Leave orbit. Enter orbit. Okay. Unloading commenced. Reaper fleet just came out of nowhere, right at us. We lost the Nehimpa Ascension. Must be 30, maybe 50 of the big ones. All ships engaging. Should we cover? Negative. Continue with the evacuation. Get our people off the homeworld. We will delay as best we... Engaging destroyers. 691. Weapons live. Torpedoes away. Fighter squadrons. Deploying to cover the flotilla. Too many oculi around. Parnitha. Manifest Ascension. Do you copy? Oh boy. We're losing everything. Ah! Enter orbit. Oh, sweet Jesus. We're under seriously heavy incoming fire, Commander. Several Hades cannons near the city edge are opening up. A couple of transports went up. Lost cargo and all. One fell back and hit our command center. We're losing ground quickly, Commander. My people cannot hold much longer. Who do we transport next? At this rate, this could be our last run. Uh-oh. Orphans and civilians. Get them out of there. Oh boy. Ah! Orient fleet! In! Oh. Rannoch, can you do anything about those Reapers on top of the first fleet? Negative. Under sustained fire. Shit, their line is folding. The first is gone. The entire fleet just gone. Another Reaper fleet just arrived. Sector 312-7 engaging. This is Vice Admiral Viala. All ships fall back to the relay. We have to get out of here. Acknowledged. What about our people? No choice. Order evac 1205 relay. Well, everyone else is dead, I guess. Hopefully I'll be able to cut a good bit out of this one, because this is running a little bit long. But good God, this added so much. The expanded galaxy map. This is insane. It was like a whole episode just for this. The sorry refugee fleet stands motionless, the purple light of the nebula mournfully reflecting off the sleek curves of the ships that escaped Thessia. Not a few are the luxury clippers of the super rich, now packed with frightened and upset refugees. Unlike the hubs of activity that have formed around the nearby human and Turian escapees, the Asari flotilla remains silent, with only the occasional shuttle making its way between the ships. A few cruisers that survived the intense battle before the planet's fall stand with the fleet, the dark scars on their white Solaris armor a testament to the ferocity of the Reaper invasion. Approximately 600 ships with 450,000 people on them. Why is the Reapers chasing me music still going on right now? Oh, it's because I was still in the galaxy map. Okay, but anyways, guys, that was intense. That was a lot to take in. There was also a lot of reading, so I hope you guys didn't mind that too much. But this mod, the expanded galaxy map mod, if you're planning another playthrough of Mass Effect 3, if you don't get this mod, you're missing out. Like, this mod is absolutely incredible. It's great. Like I said, the only complaint I have is that the assignments lack a lot of necessary information, so I haven't been able to complete quite a few of them. But anyways, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. I always appreciate the support that you give me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button that's also down below for more content from me. And feel free to leave me a comment, letting me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last but most certainly not least, if this video just blew your mind, most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat, and I will see all of you in the next one. See you later!